So now we come back to Adhyavasaya. Adhyavasaya are our primal activities, our primal drives, our primal force, very primitive and very basic in the form of instincts, which has a corresponding association with our chitta. Chitta is again that level of a psyche or self. It is a level, of course, of the self or the psyche, but it is the first stoppage or the first innermost state where enters the action of the soul on the gross body. On the level of gross body, the chitta is the first state of our consciousness. But it is not alone. This chitta is already having the impact of Adhyavasaya on it. And in Adhyavasaya, there is already the impact of both the psyche and the subtle bodies of Karma Sarir and Tejas Sarir, because the psychic radiation and Kashaya from both they intermingle and they create Adhyavasaya. Adhyavasaya has the direct impact of Chitta, which is the first point of interaction of the self and the gross body. So it is actually the operator in the visible world, in the world of our experience, which we feel, which we know, and therefore here starts the realm of knowledge on one hand. That is what the Chitta is responsible for, all our knowledge through our sensory organs or even extrasensory perception. It is associated with the Chitta here at this state. And on the other hand, you find the word Leshya, that is the realm of our psychic coloration. So this state, now we have entered a grosser world, coming out of the subtle world. At this level, though it is a gross level, still it is not easily perceptible or easily experienced by us in our daily routine. At this level, on one hand, the knowledge occurs because of the interaction of the Chitta with the external world, and on the other hand, the Leshya comes into existence because of the interaction of Adhyavasaya through the Chitta with the external world, where exists already the coloration particles, or we may better call it radiations. These are actually color radiations existing in the external world in the form of Dravya Leshya. That is, we can call this as physical coloration. But still these are very minute than the visible colors which exist in our visible world. You can think of the world, the physical world, into two parts, the visible world and the invisible world. The visible colors are the colors which we perceive through our eyes, and it is depending upon the light. Whole world of light is the main cause of visibility of color. Each color has a radiation, a wave, a particular wavelength, a particular frequency, particular energy is associated with that, and that is identified as an electromagnetic radiation by the modern science. As far as the colors, that is the psychic colors, the Leshya is concerned, these are all invisible colors and they exist in minuter color world than the visible color world. These colors, psychic colors, have an impact on our emotional flow. We have already discussed the hierarchy of how the emotional impulses work in the body during the discussion of the psychic centers. So now here comes the first step from the inner world of consciousness and karmic body, that is the Leshya, is the first factor, first force which becomes the cause of the arousal of our emotional flow. This is the first step. That is how we have to understand the association of Leshya in our meditational system and to understand how we can get the benefit of practicing the psychic color, practice of perception of psychic color. This is how we should understand. So we are discussing the effect of Leshya on our emotional flow. As we had already discussed during the psychic centers, that the endocrine glands are responsible for production of hormones in our body, and accordingly the emotions are created, the feelings are created. Through this endocrine system, the nervous system is affected, and through the nervous system, the field of action through our thought, speech and bodily movements that take place. So this is external phenomena. But on this emotional flow, the first impression of our self or consciousness is that of Leshya. So we have to understand this, that first of all, there is the arousal of Leshya from within. According to the Leshya, there is the impact on our emotional flow, on our emotional system, which is working there inside our gross body. Now, in the gross body, there is the system, the limbic system, the nervous system, and the endocrine system. The interplay of these systems, they create a particular emotion. But how these systems are influenced from within, that is to be understood. Of course, there may be stimulus from external world, but how to react to that stimulus, who is responsible, which factor is responsible for the reaction to any particular stimulus. According to the philosophy of spiritual practice, it is very clear that it is Leshya, the psychic color, the inner color of the self associated with very, very minute particles of Leshya. This is responsible for the first reaction to the stimulus, and that is automatically managed from within. The color of the Leshya will decide definitely that which emotion is to be awakened, aroused. And according to the color of the Leshya, the emotion will become negative or positive. Then, according to the biochemical activities taking place in our system, glandular system, endocrine system or limbic system, and ultimately affecting the action, everything is then expressed through the nervous system, in which is involved our field of action, either through mind or through speech, that is the muscular movement of our vocal cords in association with the brain, and the physical activities of our muscles. So now we can very well understand the whole hierarchy, how we do any action in our life, in our daily life, in the external world in which we live, and these actions are mainly due to the lesha, effect of lesha from within. Now we have to understand in this way that lesha is a liaison between the inner world and the external world. It is a psychic color. This psychic color belongs to both worlds, the psychic world and the physical world. The particles of lesha existing in the physical world are very minute, beyond the perception of our sensory organs. We can't perceive them through the sensory organs. These colors are invisible colors, and the particles or the radiations or the waves of lesha are directly attracted by the self or the soul because of the activities of chitta influenced by Adhyavasaya. So in this way, now you can understand the inner phenomena of psychic color lesha is influenced by the inner effect of karma and kashaya, and the lesha which is associated with our chitta, with the attraction of colored particles from the external world belonging to the realm of lesha, which we call as the physical lesha, as an impact on our psyche, creating psychical lesha. Psychical lesha has an impact on the emotional system and the emotional flow, and then whatever comes out is in the form of action.